It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome, NBA fans. Ernie Johnson here with you again, and we've got Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, and we're all amped up for this early season game. Tonight, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks up against the Miami.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents. So Brian, surprises here early in the season. A few teams outperforming expectations. What can they do to keep building on this momentum?
I think the coaching staff in these sort of instances, Kevin, maybe where you're out kicking your coverage a little bit, they've got to remind their team about the small steps that we need to take. Yes, we're doing this. Don't forget about doing these things or what we're doing offensively. But make sure that the reality of what the season represents, that they understand that so their expectations don't get them too big-headed, so you have to reel them in.
Sounds like you're talking about staying with the fundamentals.
Well, the fundamentals can always help you, Kevin. And then also just continuity, making sure that each guy understands that you've done your role, continue to do your role, and the guys behind you are ready to go in case we start slipping.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Russell is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then it's Josh Richardson. Then there's Towns, and it's Saric in at the power forward. Russell kicks to Towns. First quarter, just over a minute played. Jump shot is good that time.
Well, I have no idea how he made that, but hey, sometimes a little bit of luck helps.
Curry against Russell. Curry is inside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Nice recognition from Steph Curry there. Sees the space to shoot into the paint and then took full advantage.
Yeah, and Steph Curry, maybe not putting up the numbers he did from that impressive MVP campaign, but he is still one of the most feared players in the league on offense. And when he wants to, he can take over a game, and there's just nothing you can do about it.
The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Passes to Towns. Hands it from downtown. Towns has got 5 points so far.
I like seeing Josh Richardson distribute the ball, especially when his teammates are wide open. That makes for an easy pass.
In the corner, it's Harris. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. He's got 5.
Oh, a little punch, counter punch action. Neither side flinching here.
Yeah, both sides trying to keep up with one another, but doing it from distance.
Now, here is Russell. 14 points from him the last game against Golden State.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots and also altered a ton of shots.
For Miami, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Curry passes to Olynyk. Harris a screen on Towns. And Olynyk kicks to Prince. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
Now, that's a play that only works by practicing over and over and having a great rhythm with your teammate. You could see the timing there.
The Heat with the lead. Curry kicks to Harris. Harris outside. Screen by Olynyk. Harris inside. Towns on him. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Hardaway with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Russell dishes to Saric. And stolen by Harris. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Harris outside. back to Curry. It's up a three. It's not going to go for him.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Well, it's like Thanksgiving out there, carving out space off the screen. Just couldn't complete the play.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Heat. They're up by 2. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And so it's Dallas with it. Trailing by 2, they come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And you know what? Up against a weak defense, they were allowed to do pretty much whatever they wanted.
Yeah, what I like, though, besides that, is that they just didn't settle for it, because weak defenses, you could take bad shots. That's not what they did here tonight.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Tobias Harris is out there with Prince. Then there's Harris. Then it's Curry. And it's Olynyk in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Karl Anthony Towns was voted by GMs last season as the player they most want to build a franchise around. But he is not resting on his laurels. He said, "I work hard on my game. I want to be the strongest player, the most intelligent player, and the most skilled player on the court at all times." Kevin?
Thanks, David. That work ethic will definitely help Towns get better. He's already a dynamite player.
Good recognition from the two-guard. Richardson demonstrating remarkable initiative to get that pass over.
Here's Prince. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Prince has got the lead up to 5 now for the Heat.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Curry against Russell. Now here's Towns. Tight defense on him. Rebound by Olynyk.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Now here's Prince. Pass to Curry. Fires at the elbow. And another basket for Miami. We all know it takes stars to win championships, Brent, but it also takes a lot of support. In your opinion, who are some of the NBA's better role players? Guys that don't have to be on the marquee, can be on the side, but still are contributors.
A couple guys come to mind, Kevin, and I'm thinking about last year, the way that Eric Gordon took the role of coming off the bench for the Houston Rockets and had a tremendous season for them. Kind of a selfless act for a guy who had started most of his career and was injury plagued. That opportunity, and maybe that selflessness had some karma behind it, and he had a great season. Another guy I would say is Cameron Payne, and a guy that just has a great energy and a great spirit, looking for his opportunity, always excited to get to the game. But those are the kind of guys you need.
Yeah.
Energy, excited to be there, and every night are going to give it to you. And I'll throw Patty Mills in the mix as well. Those kind of guys with unbridled spirit, great role players to have.
And there's the feed to Harris. Kicks it out to Prince. Clock is at 3. Off target from three-point range. Mavericks trailed by 5. It's stolen by Curry. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat.
Stay free.
Leading the charge.
Beautiful execution from him, building off a great first quarter, looking unstoppable here.
And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball. Hardaway against Harris. Hardaway kicks to Russell. It's hauled in by the Heat. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And typically on the road, it's harder to get into a great rhythm offensively, but they did just that.
Felt like the louder the crowd got and the more hostile they were, the more together this team played. So worked out nicely.
Curry with a wide open look. Here's Olynyk. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Šarić. Olynyk with the steal. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Harris. Harris has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and look.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime
Ernie
Show.
Johnson here. Got Shaq, got Kenny the Jets. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They did jump out to a lead in the opening period, but 4 points was the biggest it got. In the second quarter, they made it look easy. They played well at both ends of the court, and suddenly they're sitting on a 9. That'll do it for now. The second half.
Welcome back. American Airlines Arena, visible on the far right of your screen in that overhead shot of downtown Miami. And the third quarter about ready to get underway. Really an incredible. Mavericks trail by 9. And for the Mavericks, clearly the rebuild, Greg, has begun.
Yeah, but they made good use of their picks. They brought in more youth and signed their building blocks. The franchise isn't used to rebuilding, but they are approaching it, I think, the right way.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Richardson is out there with Sharge. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Russell in at the 1.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Screened by Russell. Here's Towns. Rebound by the Heat. Olynyk got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Russell passes to Hardaway. Screened by Russell. Harris against Hardaway. Shoots the 3. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Karl Anthony Towns.
You can't be frustrated at him tonight. He's doing his job. I'd like to see his guys step up a little more.
Curry kicks to Harris. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Richardson, that's a 2-pointer. That's short off the rim.
Yeah, they got to hope to turn it on soon. 1 of 4 so far, and they know they got to be better.
And Tim Hardaway Jr., the son of the legendary point guard who played for the Warriors as part of Run TMC. Tim Jr., though, Brent, is a shooting guard.
Well, Tim Jr. is a guy I saw walk into the gym when I was a young NBA player, as Tim would bring his son to the summer workout. So I've known that kid a long time. He's not a kid anymore. He's been playing like a man, has waited for his opportunity, and last season had his best overall season of his career.
Well, Heat leading by 11. Left side, Curry. Back to Prince. Kicks it to Harris. Jacks up a 3. Harris missing again. For Dallas, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. A very slow start offensively. Now the dish to Hardaway. He feeds it to Sharge. Screen by Sharge. 5 on the clock. Offensive rebound. Here's Hardaway. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Curry, a screen on Russell. Harris dishes to Olynyk. Here's Curry. Tries again. The shot, no good. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Russell left side. Goes up the baseline. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Hardaway has got 3 assists tonight.
And great play call. Just so often an initiator. Russell can also catch and fire.
Harris a screen on Russell. Curry gets the bucket.
He's having a night right now. Credit to the shooting touch, helping his team with the lead.
There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Hardaway against Harris. Screen by Sharge. Here's Russell. Again, Russell missing.
Well, he's gotten shots up, but they're not finding the rim. The squad's suffering because of it right now. A bit out of rhythm.
Back to Curry. Fires the three. And again, Miami with the triple.
If you get Steph Curry in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you just have the feeling he's not going to miss. Yeah, it's a disappointing sequence of plays. Absolutely inexcusable turning the ball over like that.
And so it's the Miami Heat looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be right back after this. And let's listen to head coach Rick Carlisle review the game plan with it.
Keep playing, don't worry.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Miami leading by 13. Brent, 15th overall is where you were drafted, right in the middle of the first round. A very nice place to be. Talk about the nerves waiting for your name to be finally called by the commissioner on that podium.
Well, Kevin, I wasn't nervous, and I'll tell you why. Actually, I was nervous, and it was more about the captain landing the plane. You and I have shared this story, and I'll share it with you again. During that draft, I was actually on an airplane and did not see one moment of the NBA draft in 1996. So my biggest nerves were that the pilot was going to bring the plane down safely, and then I watched the draft on VCR about 2 hours later.
No kidding.
That's the truth.
Wow.
So the best part about that, Kevin, I'll tell you this, is the fast forward button.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't the first pick. We could fast forward that, or the second, or the third, and we got to that 15th pick, and what an honor to have my name called in the first round of the NBA draft.
An honor indeed. We've got Prince. Harris is out there with Curry. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Olynyk in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Hardaway with a wide open look. Saric on the follow.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Curry against Russell. It's Curry with the drive. It's tipped and stolen by Russell. Shoots over Curry, and Russell gets it to go.
Yeah, with the size and quick shot release, Russell a tough cover from mid-range.
And that replay presented by Under Armour showing us the fantastic steal that led to that fast break finish. Another unleashed chaos moment. The Heat leading by 12. Curry passes to Olynyk. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
Well, collectively, they've done it tonight here. A passionate performance from the squad.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now, or we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Curry kicks to Harris. Olynyk, a screen on Hardaway. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. It's Curry outside. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
Sticking around the screen, Curry using his teammates to find just a sliver of daylight. That's all he needs.
Screen by Saric, and Gary Harris is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Such an adjustment for young players drafted into the NBA, managing money, being accountable to your teammates, to the many things that tug and pull on you. Brent, can the league do anything more to help them through this sometimes uncomfortable process?
I think the league does a great job, Kevin, of addressing these things, not only the NBA, but certainly the Players Association in terms of educating the players. To me, Kevin, as an expert, though, the biggest responsibility falls on the veteran players of that team to take a young player under their wing, to watch what it is that they're doing socially, and to make sure that they set them up for success off the court.
Towns sets the pick for Hardaway. Russell with a wide open look. Here's Towns. Fires the three. And D'Angelo Russell good for three.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Miami.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Steph Curry.
Well, he really contributed down there on the offensive end. Seemed like he was hitting anything he was putting up.
From deep, Prince drains it from beyond the arc.
And you can tell
That's
they're
it,
ready
man.
to start
That's it.
celebrating.
Stick a fork in them. They're
Well-deserved
done.
victory here tonight.
Yeah, you can see the fans. They've already started celebrating themselves. A gutty performance.
Olynyk against Towns. Nice touch on the bank shot.
And from day one, Towns has been one of the NBA's top post players. A versatile, well-rounded game on the low block. It doesn't hurt that he can step outside and knock down the jumper either.
And so Miami takes this one by a big mark. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
So Curry dropped 60 with 18 assists. Gare Bear with 30 and 12. The Fresh Prince of Miami had 27. Kitty, 12 and 18. Then Toby with 9. A few little dunks. Cat had 48 with 24. Russ with 27. Sarge with 18 and 21. And Josh Richardson with the Kevin Love stat line. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He just painted everything. Just everywhere you look, there's a shot that's made.